Hi guys, I'm your host Keyblade Kyrie 2010. After the convention update, I have the awesome shirt on from the time traveling, which is amazing. I can't remember the mascots' names. I'll have to look it up again. But there he is and there she is. Awesome. So, had a great time. Wonderful panels, wonderful people. Got to meet some new people that I haven't seen there before. Got to see some old friends from last year, which was, oh my gosh, it was so good to see everybody. And it was good to make some new friends. Now I have more friends on Facebook now from SodakCon. So I also have friends that live here that I had no clue that actually lived here in Rapid City, South Dakota. Just blown away this year. I really was. I got to do a lot of panels, or got to go to a lot of panels. Spaz Panda and I are thinking about doing a panel. If you guys think this is a good idea, let me know, because I'm thinking that we should do it. We went to karaoke one night in our costumes, and we literally wrote down on the list of what song it was, who it was by, so that way they have time to look it up as they're going down through the list. And I wrote, since the first day that I went as Grell Sutcliffe, so I literally wrote down my name, Grell Sutcliffe, and it was great. She did Jack Frost, and we sang karaoke together. We had a great time. So then it came to me during the convention. I was like, we should do a panel on karaoke. Anime karaoke. We're still trying to figure out if we want it to be just anime karaoke, or call it just anime karaoke, because it's not just anime. It's probably video game, open theme songs or whatever, or during battle game or whatever. And I'm hoping that they'll let us borrow a big screen, a projector, and then a mini screen to sit in front of them. That way they could do karaoke. I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know what you guys think, but something different. I saw it as a really good opportunity for us, for Pandemonium to actually, or Pandemonia. Is Pandemonium or Pandemonia? I can't remember. I'd have to ask Spaz Panda again what it is. But to kick it off and everything, so that way we're involved in the panels and all that. And this year we're actually going to do our skit, our awesome skit, which I can't tell you any details on. All I know is it's going to be awesome and amazing and wonderful, and it's going to rock. Sad thing is Spaz Panda is moving in July, and I don't know when in July, but I am going to make sure I have my costume beforehand, before she leaves, so that way she could get a good look at it and everything, so that way we make sure it fits. I personally cannot make my costumes. I am not a seamstress. There's only 3 costumes that I absolutely have that are actually easily made. Like Tifa's costume was totally easy to make. Sasuke from Naruto Shippuden was easy to make. And Juliet Starling wasn't made by me, but it was actually made by one of my good friends who actually knows that I love Lollipop Chainsaw, and she made that for me as a gift, which was awesome of her. She didn't really have to. But yes, I'm not a seamstress. I do have a hand, at least in the chainsaw prop. I'm actually kind of good with making hand stuff. I'm not really good with actually sewing stuff. So if you ever see me and you ask me if I made the costume, there's a small percentage chance either my friend made it or I bought it. So I know it sounds terrible, and I know I hear a lot of people say that, well, that's not a real cosplay. You're not a real cosplayer if you don't make your stuff. Well, I don't plan to win competitions at all. It's nice and it feels good to win sometimes here and there, but I don't go for the big prize. I go for the smaller prizes that is just for showing your costume pretty much, and showing what you can do on stage. That's all really I show off for. That's the only reason why I go up on stage, is to actually show off the fact that I can act, the fact that I can actually be the character. It's not so much about me doing the costume. Now, if I were to go to a bigger convention kind of thing, like actually to win money, I would definitely make my costume then, and I would definitely have my friend help me out. But other than that, since I'm not actually going for competition a whole lot, like the actual big prize, like a trophy and all that, because that's what SODACCON does. SODACCON actually does a trophy. They also give out smaller prizes as well, but I don't go for the trophy. I go just to have fun, really, and just to show off my stuff and to show off the big prop that I had a hand in. The scythe that you see for Yuki Cross, I only had a little bit of a hand in it. I pretty much bought the materials, and I helped with the idea, and I pretty much, I don't know what really, it's just really a blur of how much hand I had in it. We were so trying to get stuff done, and you know, I gave it to her because we were in such a hurry, and it was 1 week away, so we're all like, we need to get this done. So I kind of threw my hands up and said, alright, you finish it, because I don't know what else to do. So, but yeah, usually I have a hand in prop work. The chainsaw had a lot of hands on with it. If you watch my Juliet Starling video, we actually made the chainsaw, which looks fantastic. But yes, I do not sew any of my costumes, or I at least try to, I try to make them, but if they're too difficult or too detailed for me, no. Like, for example, Lightning's cosplay costume that I want to do in the future, that is way too much detail for me to do. The original Final Fantasy 13 version of her. There's like so many out there that I really want to do that are just way too too much detail, too much work, not enough time, pretty much, for me. I'll get frustrated and then I'll put it down and probably never pick it back up again until we get pretty close to the con, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, my costume. But yeah, anywho, very much appreciative, love you guys a lot. Enough of me rambling and saying a bunch of stuff that you probably don't really care about, or you may care about. The last thing I'm going to mention is I need a name for my little guy, my little Heartless. I won him not during the costume competition. I actually won him on, I don't remember the name of the panel, but it was pretty much how well you know your friend, pretty much. So Spaz Panda and I sat across from each other, and he asked us a question, and I had to guess what her famous character or favorite character was, voice actor, or favorite anime, or this or that, and I had to guess each time, and then we had to switch it back and forth. So we ended up winning these little mini Heartless. There were so many to pick from. We're all sitting there, we're all like, let's just pick the Heartless, because this is going to be my new icon, so eventually I'm going to put a little heart in his hand. But I'm going to take him around to each convention, and when I start traveling, so that way you guys know my little icon. I need a name for him. I'm not sure if I want to call it a him, so if you want to do a her name too, let me know down in the description box what we want to name him, because I am really excited that we won something. And it wasn't even a competition, really. We were just trying to have a bit of fun, and then all of a sudden he says, guess what, you're second place, here you go, pick your prize. So I was like, yay, that was awesome. We were just going for the panel, but yeah, here's my little Heartless. So I am your host, Keely Kyrie 2010, and me and my Heartless are signing out, and we will be back for some more Alice Madness Returns as soon as I get back into my work state. And we'll see you guys right back here. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And thank you guys so much for throwing such an awesome convention this year. All the people that worked it and everything. I hope to see you guys next year. And I hope that you guys start becoming my YouTube subscribers. And please feel free to subscribe if you're new to my channel as well. And we'll see you guys right back here. Keep It Like Kyrie 2010 signing out. Stay cool, guys. Bye.